So, hi everybody and a happy, blessed new year 2024. May this year be filled with lovely moments, adventures, valuable lessons, and a lot of happiness for you. Today I want to share a tiny little Big Sis New Year's message with you that I am sending right to your soul. So grab whatever beverage fits your New Year's solutions and let's go. Hi, my name is Kat and I teach people about writing in tech, and on this channel you will find everything that you need to know, especially about UX writing. So if you want to know more about all of that, make sure to hit subscribe and ring the bell. So the new year has just begun, and at the end of every year I sit down, I go through my photos, my memories, my notes, my everything, and I summarize my thoughts into learnings. And then I create little mantras from that for my new year, and today I thought it would be nice to share some of them with you because I think they make great big sister advice. So if you care, let's do this. Number one, please allow yourself to be authentic, to be your authentic self. With the things that you struggle with, the things that you crave, you yearn, you need, all your fears, your hopes, your everything, okay? Allow yourself to see yourself in your true colors and get to know all these things about you. Because if you think that you can deny all that, to be an easy to please employee, friend, wife, husband, family member, whatever, who just functions and can perfectly adapt to whatever is thrown at them, you will learn the hard way that that is not what human beings are made for. If you need more time for writing UX copy than people expect you to, invest energy in making their expectations more realistic, not in pushing yourself beyond your limits. If you think that you deserve more money for what you do, speak up. If you think you're treated unfairly, address it, okay? All these people could say no, they could be angry with you, but speaking your truth will lift a lot of weight off your shoulders and ultimately give you more confidence. Number two, you are not your job. There were a lot of layoffs happening in the tech industry in 2023, even at top player companies like Spotify. And not only does it hurt to be laid off, it is also a threat to our economic existence. Keep in mind that we can all get laid off all the time, and it has gotten even worse since COVID. Now, what we can do to prepare ourselves for this is, of course, put money aside if you can to save up for the bad times. But what we can do to prepare ourselves mentally is strengthen and diversify your identity. Who are you without your job? Are you still creative? Are you still a writer? Who are you? Besides, being a girlfriend, mom, dad, sister, friend, who are you as a person? What do you believe in? What do you enjoy? What kind of hobby would you like to try? Try it this year. Number three, I'm convinced we're not here on this earth to succeed. We're here to learn and to experience life. And succeeding in that is just a bonus. You got your dream job, congrats, amazing, but that is not a given. You will benefit from every job. And I don't want you to go like, oh, failure doesn't exist, never a failure, always a lesson. No, we're not in denial here. Failure is failure and it feels like failure, and that is okay. So experience it. Feel the feeling of failure. Experience this emotion and watch what helps you get out of that feeling again. Focus on learning always. This is not an empty phrase, okay? This is the essence of life, basically. And it's better to learn how to learn from bad situations because you will have success in your life, but in many, many cases, you don't get 100% what you want, not even from yourself, okay? So work on the skill of growing from this. Number four, and this is closely related to that, there will always be ups and downs. Ups and downs, downs and ups. And we sit down and we tell ourselves this is going to be our year, but there will probably never be one year that is entirely awesome. I took on an amazing job, for example, in 2023 and gained an amazing new long-term client, but I also had major health struggles that I had zero control over. I lost contact with some friends and I grew closer with other friends. And I know I can set all the goals in the world, have the best intentions, say my prayers. The next year will be ups and downs again. And the last couple of years, I was always like, this is going to be my year. I will be fit, I will be successful, I will be rich, and everything will be fun. But you know what? This time, this will be my year, even if it has some downs. And that's okay. I will keep in mind, we are here to learn. Number 5, there is a place for you in this community. You are new to UX writing, share what it's like being new to UX writing. Your learnings, your fears, your hopes, etc. You are an experienced UX writer and you feel like you have reached a kind of plateau and there isn't much happening in your career and learning process. Share that. Or maybe you want to build a personal brand but cannot post on social media on a weekly basis. Then post every other week or every month. 2023 was a year I felt very strange, very foreign to the UX writing community. Why? Because I was questioning some of the big names and their practices. I saw that people claimed credit as a leading voice in UX writing without actually being a UX writer. And they also showed that they know very little about our craft itself, but they were still celebrated because very few people questioned them. And I criticized some of the tactics of the big institutions publicly, and I was very scared of being scolded for it, because they have done so much for our community. But surprisingly, I received a lot of support and people in our community told me they shared my opinion and they appreciated me speaking up. So I had to learn for myself that I don't have to lock these critical thoughts inside myself, but that if I have an informed opinion and did my research, I am allowed to share my thoughts. I don't have to like and support everything just to be valued and welcomed by the community. And this is also true for you and what you would like to contribute and how you would like to contribute it. And last one, number 6, relax and breathe. It is a tough world right now, and if you feel overwhelmed by it and if you struggle, if you have problems keeping your mental health at top levels, and if you don't want to join in on that after work party because you are sad and you worry about the world and your future, that is valid. No matter what people tell you, okay? Relax and breathe. Take the time you need to process everything you need to process in your time. That's all you can do to keep a calm mind and to serve your family, your friends, your team, and most of all, yourself, of course. Therefore, also avoid hustle culture at all costs, okay? Hustle culture is something that belongs back into the 90s and the early 2000s when the world was a lot simpler and a lot easier to process. And this is it. I'd like to encourage you to embrace this year, embrace what's in front of you and what lies ahead of you, and allow yourself to use the resources that you need to handle what's coming at you, be it time, sleep, self-care, speaking up, whatever, okay? You deserve to put yourself in a position where you can learn and grow from all the experiences ahead of you. May this wonderful year give you all you need to call it a good year. I will do my very best to provide you with helpful knowledge and interesting ideas that we can discuss and that are of value to you. Have a happy new year. Make sure to hit like and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram where I post free tips and tricks about writing in tech and especially about UX writing. And as always, keep on writing, enjoy the process, and I hope to see you sometime soon.